Welcome to stress test. Stress test. Stress test. Stress. My name is Benny. I'm a judge for the RPG Maker Game Jam 2025. This is the beginning of the Ray recording. For stress test, I'm going to put on YouTube and I'm going to put it on the developers page. Yay! My name is Benny and let's play stress test. New game, go. Lately, my partner's been acting strange. Oh. Partner as in business partner or romantic? Everyone has off days, but I can't help but feel that things are different this time. That they've been different. I notice something new every day. The things they hate, they suddenly enjoy. And the things they love are suddenly boring to them. Small blunders that wouldn't have mattered before keep on escalating into full-on fights, no matter how hard I try to keep the peace. Wow. Sometimes it feels as though I'm living with an entirely different person. Nobody else seems to have noticed the change. When I bring it up, everyone tells me the same things. That relationships take work and occasional disagreements are nothing to worry about. It makes sense, and yet I can't help wondering. Is this the person I fell in love with? And are they truly happy here with me? It's my stop. Time to head home. Okay. That was well written. Good start. Interesting mapping of the RTP, I gotta say. To notice. Apparently the woods are closed off due to debris after that bad storm last month. Gotta be careful when aligning portraits that they don't jiggle left and right. You try and line them up if you can. It's a piece of gravity reading D's was here in stylized letters. Was it gravity or graffiti? I like the sharp angles. Indeed, stress test is one of the titles of all times. All times. This is a good track. A gawk? Looks like one of old lady Miranda's hens got out again. Hit the chicken. Happy chicken noises. Oh, so fluffy wuffy. We got a pearl earring. Where'd you even find this? The chicken stares back at me with the most innocent, beady little eyes in the world. I don't question her further. Pearl earring. Why should I be able to use it? I'm going to save. And if I end up eating this, I'm gonna... Okay, I can't eat this. Good. Sign reads, caution, kids at play. I think they used to have trouble with cars speeding in the area. That's why the fence was installed. Okay. When we were teenagers, sometimes Safe and I would go sit on the swings and talk for hours. They got stuck in the swing seat once. Get out of my way. I didn't want them to... Oh, they're following me. But I can't get past them. What? Stop! I can't get past them. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. This part of the woods has been closed off for a little while now. I'd be disappointed, but I'm too busy with work to go hiking anyhow. No. Is the chicken blocking your path? Did the chicken corner you? And you don't want to go through the long beginning cutscene again? Yeah. Got it. Deleting her now. Yeah, okay. Alright. Probably not a good idea, to be honest. Probably not a good idea. Every dog in the neighborhood spends ages sniffing this thing. Dave says it's how puppies catch up on the news. Always asks them what the big story of the day is. They're so cute. Random trash, it gets tossed in this area all the time, even though there are dumpsters nearby. Thing is, I can tell. You're a very, very good writer. Don't undercut it with the bullcrap. If the chicken bugged out, don't put the chicken in there. Or don't make it follow you. Because, you don't need to break immersion of your already good storytelling to make a joke, because trust your storytelling. You really should. You really should trust your storytelling. You're very good at constructing sentences in a way that makes me want to read further. And that is a rare talent, so lean on that. How do I get out of here? Oh, there we go. All right, time to head home. It was just because the chicken was blocking me from going home as well. Oh, why is the chicken here? Okay, I guess that matters then. Guess you're also heading home, huh? Wish me luck, little lady. Okay, I don't go there, I guess. And I don't go there. So if you wanted the chicken to follow you around, you could actually just add them as a follower. Or you could make it so you go under them or something like that. Or if you push into them, the player touch would make them move away or something like that. But that immersion breaking was not good for me. Save put this up to add a little color to the hallway. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I missed it. Okay, here goes. I missed it. I'm so sorry. I was spamming Z to get through. Their shoes are here. That's good. Lately, there have been a couple of incidents where Safe left the apartment in the middle of the night without warning or explanation. I won't force you to talk about it before they're ready, but I can't deny it makes me nervous. Even the best neighborhoods aren't safe at 3 a.m., let alone our neighborhood. We've gotten lucky so far, but luck can change. I'm home. Are they ignoring me or busy with something else? Well, only one way to find out. This apartment unit was supposed to come with a washer and a dryer, but the washer was broken when we moved in. The landlord had it removed to keep us from trying to fix it ourselves, but he's been really vague about when the new one will show up. The connector pipe still leaks too, so we have to keep a pile of towels here to keep it from ruining the floor. Good writing. Dryer still works fine at least. I use unscented detergent when I do the laundry because the flowery smells make my head hurt. Sometimes I put scented beads in if it's just Safe's close though. They like nice smells. Also sad state. Safe named this one Mochi. Said it reminded him of a chihuahua. I mean, it's good writing. It's good writing. I got an item, shrimp. What are you doing? You're allergic to shellfish. Oh goodness, you're home. Is it that late already? Yeah, why were they grabbing the shellfish? Sorry, I didn't hear you come in. I was a little distracted. By what? Imminent anaphylactic shock. Okay. I was just feeling curious, that's all. Nothing to worry about. Plus, I have my EpiPen for emergencies. I'm pretty sure the EpiPen was buried in one of the back of our bathroom cabinets. Still, at least they weren't actually eating it yet. I see. How was your day? One thing I just don't know why they would try to grab or eat the shrimp. Do they have some kind of condition that affects their cognitive abilities? So boring, but much better now that you're here. How was work? Did anyone give you any trouble today? No, it was just work. I saw one of old lady Miranda's hens on the way home though. Did you pet it? Wait, don't answer. I don't know you did. Perhaps. Last time we talked, she told me she was going to get a rooster. Does she really think the landlord won't notice? He's oblivious, but not that oblivious. Well, she did tell me that rooster calls are effective against evil, so... in that case, I guess the landlord better watch his back. See, this is just good writing. It's just good character writing. You get a sense for the landlord, for Miranda, for these two. My money's on the rooster. Fingers crossed we don't start waking up to crowing at dawn, I guess. Oh, that reminds me, I got something done today. See, that's very subtle. It's like, oh, I got something done as like an implication. Well, I don't usually get something done, but I got something done today. There's like news. And the thing is, the thing that is not said out loud is unspoken between them, which is most days, I don't know, maybe, oh, what's that? Or maybe it's just something specific. It's a surprise for you. Surprise, I believe, with an R before the P. You'll have to go find it for yourself. Hee hee. For me, I'll work hard then. I'm curious now. This must be Seth's way of cheering me up. Okay, so it wasn't just like, oh, I never do anything. It was like, oh, I'm doing something special. They're so sweet. Oh, that's nice. Do you need a hint? No. All right, you got this. I forgot what I'm doing. The door to the balcony. I normally don't poke around in there without safe. Plants are fragile, and sometimes I'm like a bull in a china shop. It's highlighting differences in the couple. Nothing over here but loose chain between the couch cushions. This was here when we moved in. If they try to charge us when we moved in, I'm going to be pissed. This is very relatable for like apartment renters and stuff. Oh, is that like, looks like FL Studio or something on the TV. This is one of Safe's children. His name is Sir Beethoven Honk V. Safe insists he grew the fastest when they played classical for him. The honk is because he has road rage. Very cool writing. Very cool writing. It's our calendar. We use different pen colors for different events. Safe has another follow-up appointment with the cardiologist soon. It's a cuckoo clock my grandfather gave me. A literal grandfather clock, as Safe likes to call it. It's gorgeous, but runs a little fast, and the cooking mechanism's stuck. And spit closer. Wait. Check my watch. The times match up exactly, even though it's been a while since I last tuned it. They fixed it. This must be the surprise they were talking about. Nice. We found it. Safe? Oh no. Don't move. There's shards of ceramic everywhere. I know. I'm the one who broke it, aren't I? It's fine. I never liked those plates anyways. I like them. Just hold on. I'll grab a broom. Is this stress test referring to the stress test within the relationship or something? There. Nothing to worry about. Hey, don't beat yourself up. You've been working hard. I reach out to grab their hands and feel the subtle tremors running through them. Oh, they're quite scared. They must have overexerted themselves working on the clock. Oh, are they like, okay. It's only a dish. You can break as many as you want. As long as you don't get hurt, I don't mind at all. What if I break all of them? In that case, we can eat out of the bowls instead. I'm providing good solutions. If you break the bowls, I'll invest in a blender. We'll just eat smoothies for the rest of our days. It's a joke, but I'm not sure it will go along well. Don't you ever get tired of it? Of what? Never mind, doesn't matter. I think they might be talking about of like me and my tendencies. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Or just like the whole thing. Close your eyes and stay right here for a minute. I'm going to grab something. This was supposed to be for our 4th anniversary tomorrow, but I think Safe should have something nice right now. I mean, that's a fair estimation. An item, flower bouquet. I think it's fairly safe to say that the author of this game has a distinct knowledge of what this particular scenario is like to be able to draw it in full detail. I don't know if I had the exact same dynamic, but there are certain parts of a relationship that definitely feel like I think what the writer's doing really good here is like a very close tension between like success and failure when it comes to relationship and the way that we sort of identify ourselves through that. So it's like, oh, I am weak. I need help in this. Oh, does this person need that? I dropped the plate. Is it our plate or is it my plate? Do I liked it? Well, let's just have blending smoothie. You know, it's like there's a sort of tension, and the other person's like, don't you get tired of this? And they're like, which one? Tired of what? And they're like, never mind, I was just thinking in my head. There's a place where like relationships can be full of such sort of unspoken, sometimes tumultuous thoughts, even especially in the midst of like neurotic, behaviors and thoughts, which I mean, I'm a little bit neurotic. I think I'd say that. So, I don't like the term overthinking, but like circular thinking type people. Okay, open them. Here, they're for you. Safe, what's wrong? It's nothing. I was just surprised. Was it a good surprise? Honestly, it's sort of sad, don't you think? They're beautiful flowers, but they have no roots, barely any leaves. Oh. There's so much. There's so much to like unpack, because it's like immediately when someone gives you a gift, it's like the expected thing is to say, oh wow, that's lovely, thank you. Even if, let's say, by some example, you don't like the gift, but it's polite, in my opinion, to be like, oh, that's awesome, thank you for giving me the gift. But, people's brains are shaped differently and they operate differently, and some people are very literal and they'll just say simply, oh, they're beautiful flowers, but they have no roots. Oh, but I think this might be metaphorical, because it's like, our relationship is beautiful, but does it have roots? No matter what I do, they're going to die. Slow and painful. Oh, this is scary, because they might be talking about themselves. With each word, they pry a few petals at a time from the sunflower, letting them flutter idly down to the kitchen floor. What are you doing? I just said I don't want to watch them wither away. It's too sad. Oh yeah, they're pulling it apart. It's scary because it's hard to watch a relationship that's been built up so carefully be torn down so quickly by something that you can't understand, and I think that is horrifying. They crush another petal between their fingers and then set the ruined bouquet on the table. I don't understand. We've exchanged bouquets on holidays for years now. Have they felt this way the entire time? That's alright. There's no need to feel bad. I should have known it would turn out like this. After all, this is just the sort of thing you enjoy, isn't it? What do you mean? What is that supposed to mean? Exactly what it sounds like. Really? Because it sounds like you don't even want to be here. It sounds like I'm trying as hard as I can, and it's still not enough for you to be happy. Well, I think the issue here is actually just like, wait, what do you mean? Like, can you please tell me what you actually mean, Must be hard not being enough. If only I could understand. Oh, is this a nightmare? Sounds like a nightmare type thing, but I don't know. That's not what I'm sick of talking to you. Run, that's not how I wanted that to go. Or is this real? Most of the damage in the apartment's already here when I moved in, but this one was our fault. We were cooking together and got a bit distracted. Safe always it goes to the balcony when they want to be left alone, so I should give us both time to cool off. That was weird. Mail, bills, paperwork, vouchers, old projects, receipts, to-do lists, coupons. Used to be distinct piles, but over time it all sort of shuffled together. Yeah. See, there's a slight jig in the sprite when I think it's because it's just not aligned properly in the sprite sheet, in the face sheet, sorry. So it just looks like it goes, it was being sort of taking their plants though. So it's like just a little here and there. Safe has another follow-up appointment with the cardiologist soon. Ouch. Pretty late. Okay, so I guess we go to bed. It's my desktop computer. It's pretty old, but it still works fine enough for me to play my game, so I don't mind. It's our wardrobe. Most of our clothes are in here. You can tell whose stuff is whose pretty quickly. Dave's clothes are a lot brighter than mine. Goth couples will probably have it hard. Nothing else of note in here. This is where we keep almost all our books. Mine are pretty warm, but Safe has a lot of special editions of their favorites. One of the pieces Safe brought from a local art fair a few years. This is actually starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt a little. I'm starting to feel for this relationship. Ooh, ow. It's like, don't hurt me a little more when you've just had an argument and then you learn more about the relationship, the sweet relationship they usually have when like contrasted with how it is now. We mean to hang it up for a while now, but life has been so busy. There just isn't enough time in the day. This is Safe's tablet. They use it for some of their freelance design work. Am I heading to bed already? I wanted to give the minigames on my PC. Okay, but it is late. I mean, let's play some minigames. In this time, when it says it is late, I will say it does look pretty bright outside. So on a sprite level, it just looks quite sunny. If you could somehow make it look a little, darker, but that's just me. This one's named Ravioli. He's a drama queen. See, giving plants stuff. Yeah. At least the toilet works. Small mercies. I should go do another load of laundry soon. Giving plants like personalities. It's like a very quirky, like real life thing. Yeah, let's take our mind off things. I think it's a good thing. What should I play? Button masher. It would have been fun to have that be like a real thing. I think that's enough screen time for now. What about the other ones? Yeah, let's play some more. Mockingbird. Oh, I wanted to be able to play those, but oh well, it doesn't matter too much. Let's go sleep, I guess. If I go to sleep now, I might not get the chance to check on Safe before I leave for work tomorrow morning. Too restless to sleep. Oh, hey Stoic, welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. How are you doing? I'm playing a game that the presentation is rather plain, but the storytelling is actually very good, and I'm actually choking up a little bit. Wow, it's about a relationship that is failing, and it's actually quite well written and quite sad. So yeah, this is pretty well done. I won't bother Safe until they're ready to talk. Oh wait a minute. Didn't you say over here? If I go to sleep now, I might not get the chance to check on Safe before I go tomorrow morning. Maybe I did too many video games? Did I? Button masher? Some more button masher? Can I go check on them? Came around to agreeing with Cinder afterwards, so it worked out. Okay. Couch is just comfier. Okay. Well, I use unscented detergent when I do the laundry because the flowery smells make my head hurt. Sometimes I put scented beads in if it's just Safe's clothes, though. They like nice smells. The dryer still works fine, at least. Well, now I've been using one of those old-timey washboards in our bathtub. I've got to be real gentle to keep from tearing seams, though. Okay. Safe's wheelchair for low mobility days. Oh, okay, so they have high mobility and low mobility days. That's probably why they dropped the dish earlier. It hasn't seen as much use lately. They haven't talked about it much, but sometimes people give them weird looks or grab onto it to, quote-unquote, help move them. Anything that helps them feel less pain is more than great in my book. Anyone who disagrees can go eat dirt. I'll bring it up another day. They probably aren't in the mood to talk about it right now. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, yeah, let's save. If I sit down out here, I'll fall asleep in a weird position. Very relatable. But I can't go and talk to Safe right now, so I guess I have to go to bed, even though at bed it says, "Are you sure?" Too late to go anywhere. Okay. I don't quite know whether I'm supposed to go to bed or not. Pretty late. There's always those last two boxes that don't get unpacked for months after the move. At this point, we might as well just get rid of whatever's in there. We haven't even opened them. Yeah. It's quite sad that they're quite sick, you know. So this is Safe's tablet. They use it for some of their freelance design work. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep just to see what the ending is, but I could have locked myself out. I'll be able to think better if I'm well rested. With any luck, Safe and I can talk in the morning. Okay. That's pretty cool, hearing the footsteps. Safe? Objective, find Safe. Oh no, where have they gone? What's going on? What's that noise? Safe, are you in there? No response. Oh crap. What happened? What? Did someone break in? No, I would have heard the front door, but if not an intruder, how could this have happened? There's no way Safe would destroy the plants they care about so much. Wait, if they aren't here, I need to check the front door. Their shoes are gone. They must have left. It's around 3 in the morning. They're probably still upset. Will going after them just make it worse? No, let's go after them. They didn't even take their coat. Yeah, let's go after them. I have to go. It's not right to leave them alone to wander in the middle of the night, fight or not. We don't have to make up if they're not ready, but I won't abandon them. Okay. We got Safe's jacket. I hope we find them. I actually care about this character. Wait. Okay. Well, I can find them, right? They would not. Safe, just hang on a minute. These woods in the dark are a total death trap. I need to be careful to keep my footing. Well, I'll just say for the developer, maybe make them run faster than I can catch them for immersion's sake. I'm just going to say that. Okay. You'd be careful for my footing. Okay, press OK when the pointer's in the green goal. Okay. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. Oops. Oopsie. Oh no. That's not good. Got it. Nice. I will say the minigame is fine. It just doesn't convey much of keeping afloat, but it's fine enough. I don't know if I could have done that in the time allotted, to be honest. Ahead of me, their footsteps are slowing down. I managed to keep up with them, but I have a bad feeling. If I can just reach them before anything bad happens. Almost. Oh no. The air tastes like ozone and copper. I can feel the hum of the light in my bones, an uncanny sensation that every nerve in my body is protesting against touching. I reach out anyhow. I lunge forward with everything I have, a hand outstretched, and the world dissolves around me. Arc 1 pre-assessment complete. Oh, is this an alien thing? I didn't even know. Arc 2 assessment loading. Arc 2 assessment start. Ah. My eyelids feel like sandbags, heavy and dragging against my blurry attempts to pry them open. I feel exhausted, like I just finished an 80-hour work week, but something in the back of my mind won't let me fall back to sleep. Ah, my head feels muddy, my whole body aches. What happened to... Well, this is just me every morning. Safe? Oh. It's pretty good direction with the dark to light transition there. Where am I? Were we kidnapped? My memories feel hazy, but there was a strange light. It doesn't matter. I should focus on finding Safe. Let's get Safe and find its sake. There's a strange metallic fluid in the IV bag. Get a little nauseous just from looking at it. Let's save to make sure we don't do any sudden deaths. Spec further. Actually, the middle part here does look like it might detach. You obtain a long metal rod. I could definitely hit someone. Oh, it actually is going to be more than a visual novel. It's going to be fighting, I think. Shrimp? Okay, so I guess we just use something. Implantation successful. Trials for specimen E33 are now in progress. I did not expect this twist. I did not expect this very grounded relationship story to become a sci-fi thing. That was like a alien beam, right? That beamed us up. Pretty sure. Whoa, that's a cool drawing. These are cool drawings. I will say that for someone who is extremely good at drawing, you could move away from RTP. That is a possibility. It would add a lot to the game if you did. Because these are amazing drawings. I'm super impressed by them, particularly since they seem to be all very custom to this game. I'd assume that the artist, like if you do want to like expand this game, a tile set would be great, or even drawing, you know, a parallax or something. I don't know. It's just it would add something, I guess. Looks like metal, but the curling edges seem almost seamlessly embedded. It's warm to the touch, and when I hold my breath, I can hear the faintest otherworldly hum. What is this thing? Oh, wow. Locked. Of course it is. Should I wait to ambush whoever comes in next? Oh, that's our friend. Safe, I'm here. Can you hear me? Tell me where you are. Stay calm, she. Panicking won't help anyone. I can't see anything through the narrow window except another door identical to mine. Could Safe be trapped in another room like this one? I have to get through this door. What can we use the, At the bottom corner, there's a slight gap where it's misaligned with the frame. Maybe I can wedge it open with some leverage. I use my button mash. Press the right key rapidly to fill the meter. Mash the right arrow key. Yeah, that was crazy. I was going so hard. Got it. The door is open, but the tool is embedded too deep in the wall to remove. There goes my potential weapon. Now to find Safe and make sure they're safe. Oh no, what happened there? Bloodshed? Whoa. That's worse than our apartment. Whoa, what happened here? Okay, let's save again, because RPG Maker is all about saving. And just note when you interact with this flower, just make it so that it's got direction fixed so it doesn't disappear upon interaction. That's my opinion. They're not moving. Should I search them? Yes, excuse me. Their skin is a strange texture. Oh, there's something tucked in the coat pocket. It's a F1 key card. This looks like it'll fit into a slot by the elevator. Okay. It's a key card to the elevator. It seems like it has limited access. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. And in a corporation, you want to have some sort of form of permissions management so that you don't give everyone the admin access to just change everything about your things. So yeah, everybody, you know, permission management is important. Locked. Locked. Nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. How about here? Oh wait, what? Okay, so let's Hello. She, you found me. Safe, you're okay. You're safe. The pressure on my chest eases up a little, seeing that they're unharmed. I can't see any sign of an odd monitor like mine. When you woke up, did you notice anything odd? Are you still all in one piece? Odd, everything about this is strange, but the only thing on me that's changed is my clothes. Why, are you okay? If there's nothing to be done, there's no point in bringing it up right now. I'm fine. Before anything else, we should focus on getting out of here. Okay, if you're sure. Safe has joined the party. Yay, Safe is safe. No music? I guess that's fine. That door slides open, but there's no gap behind it, so I would recommend putting a gap behind it. Oh, the body's gone. Is something wrong? Let's just get out of here. Well, yeah, because the body's gone. Of course. Right, seems like we can get on now. I'll follow your lead. I don't know what we'll face next, but I doubt we'll be coming back here. Are we ready to move on? Sure. I don't know what else we can do here. Let's get out of here. Cute little characters, by the way. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? What? Hello there, newer specimens. Welcome to your probable, inevitable death. Earth has proven an insignificant planet full of inferior and deeply annoying life forms of all shapes and sizes. That is funny. However, I have magnanimously decided to allow for one more test. I just want to say that word correctly because I screwed it up. Magnanimously. Decided to allow for one more test to ensure that there's nothing I missed about humans. Humans? As such, let me be the first to welcome you to my humble vessel, where you'll be put through simulated exercises to assess just how far you'll bend before you'll break. Your presence here means you've managed to get out of the basement sublevel, which proves you have enough of a brain to be worth investigating further. Want to go home? Oh, were they pretending to be dead? On the floor back there as part of a puzzle test, like a Saw type puzzle test? That is crazy if so. Want to go home? There's an evac pod with your name on it waiting on the 5th floor. All you need to do is not die on the way. Rejoice or writhe in terror and agony. I will have plenty of fun either way. Try not to die too quickly. Okay. Yeah, sure. Dialogue of them talking about death game here. Oh, oops. Oh, is this unfinished, is it? Yeah, that's sad if so. This place is strange. Try not to die, yeah. It's quite a funny one. No kidding. Such beautiful portraits and drawings. Sheesh. 32 and 33. I think that's kind of everyone's goal. Lol. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But aliens don't know that. Man, these two are gorgeous. Just saying. I mean, it's a nice elevator scene, but we just really Neon Genesis Evangelion it right there, because that was just something from Eva. Okay, let's screenshot this. I've learned from I've played a few games recently, like Blueprints and different games, root trees and stuff, to learn. I never used to do this, but several people I know, they've taught me, screenshot everything. It's easiest. You don't even need to type. I used to type everything in a notepad, but nope, screenshotting. Screenshotting is the way to go. So now I can just, play with a screenshot folder. It's great. Some sort of security room? Whoa, look at all the screens and all the buttons. Seems like this place is bigger than we thought. Screens all showing different areas. I can't tell how they connect. Okay, so just going to say, if this involves colors, try to make it colorblind friendly. I don't think it is right now because RPG Maker's a bit silly like that. Machine, a generator maybe? I don't see an on switch. Look, there's a row of symbols above it. Oh, okay, that means it goes red, red, blue, yellow. What's that last one? I think I saw a note about these. Well, I can't see it properly until yeah, red, blue. No, sorry, it's red, blue, yellow, green. Yep. Red, blue, yellow, green. Perfect. Nice puzzle, by the way. Nice puzzle. F1 main hall. Formula 1. I don't know they did Formula 1 in here. Without power, it won't budge. Another generator. This one's probably one for the monitors. Looks like there's another row of symbols here. Okay, so I'm just going to screenshot that just so make it easier for me to remember this. Squeam shop. Squeam shop. Do I have to go all the way back there maybe? Or do I have to just stay in here? All right, let's go back there and do this one, which is red, green, yellow, rib, and bloop. Surely it should do this one, right? Yeah, we did it. Oh no, what is that thing? Oh, I think that's a placeholder. Yeah, so I think this game is not quite finished, but that's fine. Considering the beauty of the previous pictures, that one might not be as beautiful. In which case, I also think it might have been better not to include it. Certain pictures are best not seen, you know? We're running, right? Okay. Safe. We could have died. I know you're okay. We're okay. How are you staying so calm about this? Aren't you scared? Of course I'm scared. I hold up a hand between us. It's trembling like the last leaf of autumn. Even when I try with all my might to hold it still. Man, this author is so lucky to have experienced the trembling leaf, the last leaf to fall in autumn. I never could find it. I maybe found like the fifth to last, like, sixth to last, the last leaf. It's hard to even verify that type of thing. Congratulations. Of course I'm scared. That creature was horrifying. All I want to do right now is go hide in a corner. But then how? It's simple. I want us to survive more than I'm afraid of dying. It's normal to be frightened in a place like this, but we've got to keep it together until we're out of here. Then we can be as afraid as we want, and it won't matter because we made it. It's such a writer thing to say, but it also is quite fun. I like it. You're right. I won't hold us back. I want us to survive too. Hold us back? Like Macklemore? That's good. Because can't hold us, get it? That's good, because I'm pretty sure my legs are going to give out the minute we're safe. So I'll need you to carry me home. How romantic. Poof, haha. There they are. Oh, that's so. There we go. You're like piercing through the outside layer to be like, and they made a joke to bring us back together, and this admittedly horrifying thing that happened to us might bring us together in a teamwork exercise. Also, or you can just follow Northern Lion's advice of going to an escape room as a couple, and if you really hate it, then you just split up. But otherwise, you've undergone some form of team bonding. What, you don't want to carry your poor beleaguered partner home after a long day of alien abduction? Haha, Snort, you're ridiculous. I know what you mean. I'm always very serious and sensible about everything forever. Hey, Doomtrodden appears whenever I mention Northern Lion. I say the letters NL and then Doomtrodden appears. Yeah, I just stole an NL, but it's great. I know what you mean. I'm always very... But I gave credit. I gave credit where it's due. It's true, yes, because, yeah, very true. I'm always very serious and sensible about everything forever, they say. Thank you, I feel better somehow. Me too. This is good. That was actually, despite my jokes, that was a well-written scene. Backup generator's been unreliable. Okay. We should go turn that generator back on. One of these busted screens might show us the way out of here. The generator? Yeah, it's mentioned right here. You can read this? Yeah. Oh, that's weird. Looks like nonsense scribbles to me. Really? Okay. So, strange hallways like, what's it called? Severance. What happens up here? What if I go back up here? The doors won't open. Of course, of course. I should figure out a plan. Okay, so. Something small moved in the corner. Okay. Showing a space half full of rubble and broken items. Maybe it was caused by that monster from earlier. Strange hallways with a lot of twists. Nothing stands out. So hallway doesn't show anything I can use. Wait, this one has something. Oh. Is that? Look, it's another key card. It'll probably get us to the next floor, but I don't know where this camera is. Almost all the hallways out there were blocked off too. I can see a few different generators on the cameras. Maybe we could just use those to open all the gates, all 3 gates. Then we wouldn't need to worry about finding the right one. Huh, yeah, I guess there's not that many halls. One of them has to lead to the room with the card, right? We'd still have to worry about the monster from earlier, though. It wasn't as fast as I thought. If I ran into it again, I think I could get away without much trouble. It's going to be difficult to go back and forth to unlock the generators, though. What if you didn't need to come all the way back here? Huh? I could stay here. If you find a generator, you can tell me the code, and I'll press the button so you can activate. That's pretty good. That's genius. That's perfect. We can tag team it. Exactly. Wait, how will we communicate from so far away? I don't know about you, but my phone was gone the way I woke up. I noticed earlier with the generator that the halls are very echoey. I think maybe we could try whistling. Whistling? Yeah, we assign each symbol a note, and then when you see the code, you whistle it to me. I press the buttons and bam. All right, let's try it. Okay, it sounds very cool. Well played. Wait. Here, it's a cheat sheet I tripled out in the back of those notes. Show cheat here. Show cheat sheet here. Why is it just showing... I guess it's unfinished. Yeah, cheat sheet. Here, take this, just in case you need to hide in the elevator or something. We gave the F1 key card. Awesome. Okay. Well, what does the cheat sheet look like? Oh, I don't know what the cheat sheet looks like. Oh, well. Still running fine. Okay. How about this one? Without power, it won't budge. Without power, it won't budge. Without power, it won't budge. Without eyes, one cannot see. F1 maze and F1 maze. Everybody likes it when I have an F1 maze. No music. It's quiet. Quiet beer. Found it. Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. I'll screenshot this. Oh wait, I need to print the screenshot. It's quite an interesting setup for gameplay, and I do like it in you know, I do like it in a way. Right, down, left, up, down, up. That's it. Now tell safe I'm done. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, I should be able to open one of those laser gates. Cool. Let's go through and do all of these ones, right? Do all of them in one go so I don't have to keep coming back here, I think, is the idea. Those creepy things are giving me the creepy crawlies. Are you creepy? No. Oh, mash you. I'm mashing you. It's not having any visual feedback. No, or is it mashing up? What's going on? Why is it not doing anything? I'm mashing you. There's a long... You can hear me like vibrating a long mashy. No, what is it doing? Oh, is it broken, is it? Or is it soft locked? Crashed, sorry, hard locked. Oh yeah, I think it's gone. Because maybe it's because two of these came to me. RIP. Alright, let's try again. It's technically a crash, but we'll see if it blocks everything or not. RIP. RIP to the thing I used to be. Forgot what that was from. I like the whistling. I like the whistling. We woo we woo woo. Wow, very echoey indeed. They can't hear the snarling wow wow of the little monsters. Okay, let's save it here. Let's try and open one of the laser gates then, shall we? Because I don't want to get eaten by another monster. Wee woo wee woo. Wee woo wee woo. You know what? I'll be honest. I didn't think the game was going to last this long, but it has. Not that I don't think the game. I just thought the game was going to be a slice of life game about a relationship and our worries about it. Not. I didn't think it was going to go to space. But hey, beyond expectations, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got to get the F1 key card from Safe. The long mesh. Maybe this gate leads to the exit. We could get lucky. Talk with Safe. What does it say? Talk with Safe. Feeling okay? They said nothing. Okay, talk with Save. There's a lot missing here. This game is clearly unfinished, but that's fine. I'll just have to note that during marking. The monster. Yeah, there's nothing. We can't actually talk with them, and we can't get the key card from them. Oh no, why can't we get the key card from them? Yeah, so why can't I get the key card from Safe? Okay, I guess that doesn't work. We actually do have to go past these monsters somehow. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Let's try and get past these monsters somehow without them attacking us. Oh no, no. Okay, mesh eye. It's not having any feedback whatsoever. So what's happening? At least have some visual feedback. No? Oh, I just think that maybe it just doesn't work. Yeah, I think maybe there's two hard locks too many. Yeah, no, I don't think I can get past this. Okay. All right. Well, I think I'll stop judging there because technically I am allowed to stop judging after a hard lock if I feel like it disrupts gameplay in enough of a way where it interrupts the experience. And I think this is true because I can't seem to get the F1 card for the machine up the top because whenever I talk to Safe, they don't have an option for it for me to ask that from them. And also when I try to go past the monsters, it's quite difficult to do so, and it basically hard locks it. So yeah, stress test. What an interesting game. I didn't expect that from, I mean, this one right here. I guess I could have expected it from this intro scene that we're going to go into that weird sci-fi territory, but it was such an interesting, like, you know, nuanced beginning that turned into the sci-fi expedition, which I guess is beyond expectations. My overall thoughts on the game. It's honestly hard to judge without finishing it. Like, the story began to get its hooks into me, and then it kind of went this way that I wasn't expecting, you know, which, hey, beyond expectations. And then, like, I liked the slice of life portion more than the sci-fi portion, I will admit. I'm not as interested in aliens and experiments and all that stuff as much as I was interested in the complicated social and emotional life of a realistic couple trying to deal with things. That was far more interesting to me, to be honest. If I'm going to be completely honest, I know it's a beyond expectations jam, but from a gameplay and a storytelling point of view, that first part was more interesting to me than the second part. But hey, it's a good game all around, and I just think it's, you know, a little fragmented. The art is amazing. I want to see way more art, and obviously it's obvious to the developers that there are placeholder things here, like empty choice options and scribbles that should be, you know, they just ran out of time, I'm guessing. But what is there in terms of finished stuff is actually really promising. And if you continue in this route, it's going to be a fun game. I would sort of, I'd just make things, just with more polish, presentational polish, it's going to be good. But as of now, as of me judging it right now, it is a little unfinished. But like, I think the strongest element for me is the in-depth, nuanced storytelling, first of all, and the beautiful pictures. Those are the two things that stood out for me as beautiful. And the direction of the scenes is very strong too. Quite scary at times, quite tense. So yeah, that's Stress Test. Thank you for making this game. Every game's a gift, and I encourage you to make more games. I'm going to go into the judging portion where I'm going to turn off this music because it's going to be a little bit hard to judge with this music playing. It is a very nice track, but it's a very stressful track. I'm going to go for my more soothing Tennyson Telescope EP, and I'm going to judge this game a little bit. This game is called Stress Test. So in my personal documents, I have the 5 categories: theme, gameplay, engagement, presentation, and polish, and I'm going to judge them using silent scoring system. I'm going to not say my scoring system, my scores out loud, but I'm going to say my comments as I write them out loud, so you get a general sense of what I'm writing about them, each category and individual. Alrighty, theme. Theme is the degree to which they cleverly tackle the beyond expectations theme. I think this was actually quite a smart tackle on the theme. It was definitely unexpected to have a grounded relational conflict escalate to the skies and be abducted into a ship and experimented on with a Saw-like mini-game structure. Unfortunately, without the ending and the ability to see why this experiment was done, or to understand the alien abduction a bit more, it leaves it a bit stale. No, sorry. That makes the abduction feel a little unnecessary, but it's still a great attempt. The grounded, relational story to me was far more resonant than after they got abducted. But that's only reason why I'm saying this. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I feel the more clever the integration of the theme is, the better. And this one was obviously integrated, but could get more points if its integration felt more cathartic. Yeah, that was it. But it's still going to get quite a few points. It's just not going to get the maximum amount of points, because I usually reserve that for the ones where Beyond Expectations really integrates super well. And I think maybe this one felt a little disjointed, but it's obvious that it is tackling the Beyond Expectations theme. Gameplay. The puzzles were quite fun. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Let's start with the different ones. Exploring and interacting was fun. What else? The chase sequence, I think I failed, but I don't know what consequence that had. The colored button puzzle was quite fun and well made. The monsters chasing you part was kind of weird. I don't like the type of QTEs that are just jamming a button. Not my favorite, personally. But and they weren't implemented well because, well, they were bugged and didn't work. Yeah, that was it. But what's it called? But with more gameplay polish, it could have great systems all around. Yeah, I think that's it. Engagement. The storytelling is among the cream of the crop for this game jam. It represents an inherent understanding of storytelling and drama that is very effective. It is more effective in the grounded portion of the game as opposed to the alien portion, mostly because I'm less interested in the reasoning for the experiments and more interested in the relationship itself, the relationship between these two and what could have gone wrong. Presentation. Okay, this one's funny because it is some gorgeous portraits and some what's it called? Placeholder assets that got left in that are just like scribbles. So a mixture of gorgeous and really slapdash. Music is good. What music is well placed. If the devs make a full game from this, then maybe they could redo the tile set too. That might be too much though. Overall, yeah. So polish. Unfortunately, it's 2 hard locks on my playthrough, as well as lots of missing content. It's very unpolished in this current state, but working on it can improve much of this. Yeah. Okay. That's my thoughts. Thank you so much for making this game. Stress test. It's clear that there is talent behind this. I just think that maybe ran out of time or something. And there's hard locks and there's some bugs and stuff and missing content. So unfortunately, that drags the whole thing down a bit. And if I had been able to finish it, then it might have been better. But yes, thank you so much for this game stress test, and keep making games. You're awesome. I'm gonna end my recording here. Cheers.